Shalom! I have a delicious recipe waiting for you guys. First thing that you want to do is go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. The next thing is you want to go ahead and add 1/2 cup of brown sugar and then 1/2 cup of regular cane sugar. This recipe only takes a very few ingredients, so trust me, you're going to enjoy it. Now you want to go ahead and come in with 2 eggs. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you like, share, and also subscribe to this channel because I will be making lots of recipes just like this one. So the next thing that you want to do is go ahead and add 1/2 stick of butter. Now you can use a little bit over 1/2 stick of butter, but preferably go ahead and just use 1/2 stick of butter and then also a tablespoon of pure vanilla extract. And then you can either use your hands or you can either use a spoon. I find sometimes when I mix it with my hand, it takes me back to those days when you used to sit around with family and just make, good old homemade cookies. But this recipe is very versatile, and you can also use a spoon as well too, which you see me doing on the screen. So one of the things that I like to do is show you guys that you can be very versatile with the recipes that I put out for you. So now what you want to do is come in with 1.5 cups of regular all-purpose flour. Now you do want to gauge the flour. Do not add it all at one time. Just go ahead and add 1.5 cups of flour first, and we're going to be adding additional cups of flour as well too, and I'm going to let you know once we do add that. But you are looking for a certain thickness within this batter because this is really the base of any cookie dough recipe. And if you take this cookie dough recipe and use it, you can use any ingredients that your heart desires. But today we're going to be making a certain kind, so you have to just keep watching. So as I'm doing right now is just mixing it together. That is it. And as you can see, the batter is still a little wet, so I'm just going to go ahead and add a little more flour to this, which in total I'm going to be using at least about, so at minimum 2 cups of flour, but you want to be adding your flour gradually. The reasons why is because you want to make sure that your flour is enough, but then you're not over flouring your cookie dough. So as you can see, I'm just adding the remaining of that flour and then just mixing it on in. You're going to start to see your cookie batter get a little thicker, and that's what you want. So as you can see, the cookie dough has gotten a little thicker, and don't worry, it will thicken up even more when you put it in the fridge. So right here is where you want it to be at. And then what you want to go ahead and do is scrape down any of those edges, mix it together really quickly, and I'm just going to show you that thickness. Do you see that thickness? You should be able to have your spoon, dip it in there, and it should stick to your spoon. If it does, you're good to go. Go ahead and you can either mix in your ingredients or you can either put it in the fridge, which I did. So I'm going to be using some macadamias, and you're going to crunch them up as well too. And then I'm going to be using some white chocolate chips. Give that a quick mix. And at this time, when you're mixing it, it's going to become a little thick, but it's still going to be a little loose, you know. And then you can go ahead and prepare this a night before and then stick it in the freezer, or you can go ahead and start making your cookies. But this also can be stored in your fridge as well too. So in your freezer, you can wrap half of the batter up if you like to, and then when you're ready, you can come back to it, cut it, and then make cookies. So you never have to buy any cookies at the store. But in this case, we're going to be making some. So I'm going to go ahead and get a cookie sheet, and I'm going to line it with some parchment paper. Now, do you have to use parchment paper? Not necessarily. You can even use aluminum foil. So what I have here is just an ice cream scooper. You don't necessarily have to use an ice cream scooper. You can use a regular spoon. Use whatever you have in your kitchen. That's the beauty about versatility. You know, you want to be able to be versatile, and that's what I want. I want my recipes to be versatile, and I want to give you guys different ways that you guys can do things. And you don't have to go out there and buy expensive things to make delicious, tasty food. So after you've placed your cookies on the cookie sheet, what you want to do is go ahead and pop this inside of the oven. And you want to cook these for a good 15 to 20 minutes. And there you have it. Unleavened bread, white chocolate chip cookies. I hope you guys enjoyed. And with that, stay strong, stay healthy, stay in the spirit. Make sure you like and share, and also subscribe to this channel, because I will be making a lot of recipes just like this one. Definitely unleavened bread. So, with that, I will see you in the next video. Shalom.